And that was what the real exciting opportunity was. And so eventually I was offered and I accepted the position. I came here and I was CEO of the health system for about 10 and a half years.
I want to jump back out and kind of give two of the highlights, I think, of your 10 plus years at St. Luke's. And you grew the revenue to $3 billion through your time there, which is an incredible, incredible achievement. And then in addition to that, not only did you grow the revenue to $3 billion, but you transformed a third of that revenue into risk and value-based care kind of payments, which I think a lot of people see as two conflicting things.
What was most appealing to me is that ever since that time when I spoke about with President Clinton coming into office and my desire to have some kind of role in healthcare transformation, healthcare reform, when I looked at the situation in Idaho with St. Luke's Health System, I realized this is the place I could actually do it.
Super important to you. Clearly, it goes all the way back to the Clinton administration when you went to become a lawyer so you can affect change. Talk to us about the journey at St. Luke's and transforming it into a system that's proud to say that over a third of their revenue is in value-based care.
Yeah, so you're right. Let me just describe a minute that endpoint, and then I'll go back and tell the story. But so of that $3 billion in revenue, what we're talking about is $1 billion was in full risk, meaning global capitation. In other words, for any of your listeners that don't know what that is, that means we took a fixed payment every month, and then we were responsible for all the care. Of course, you don't do this overnight. So what we did is when I got there, the first thing is that I actually had to spend the first couple of years just making sure that my executive team and the board understood what we were going to do and agreed with it. Because obviously, if you're going to change your business model, many industries have failed because the business model changed on them and they didn't evolve. In this case, I was talking about us purposely changing the business model so we would have a little bit more control of it. But obviously, you don't want to do that unless your team is aligned with you and your board is aligned with you, because it's not going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be lots of bumps in the road, and you want to make sure that everybody is aligned. The big thing that was extremely helpful about that is when I became CEO of St. Luke's Health System, it was 6 months before the Affordable Care Act passed. So I mentioned before about the Clinton administration efforts, but now we're in the Obama years and the first year and the Affordable Care Act. And so this is a national discussion about healthcare reform. And at that point, of course, we couldn't have known whether it was going to end up passing or not. It was very contentious. But it's the platform that I used to talk to my team and the board, that the very fact that the president, Congress, feels the need to change our healthcare delivery system, that's a warning sign that they see our healthcare delivery system is broken. They need to take action. And so did we want to let Washington impose change on us, or did we want to take control and drive our future? Second thing was...
that didn't hinder your ability to attract top tier talent?
We worried it would, it didn't.